Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the singers, the singers only. Singers only. Hey, you guys, it's Kristal Cherelle from Indie Artist School. Welcome to the Singers Arsenal. Today, I'm going to be reacting to another duo, kind of like last week, except this time it's two powerhouses, two amazing vocalists who normally don't sing together, but there is a live performance of them doing this, and I think it's a really good one for multiple reasons. One of the reasons I chose to react to these two artists performing this particular piece of music is because it is a lot more spontaneous. You could tell that there were some things that happened during the live performance that were unplanned, and so they were left to be creative, be inspired, and lean on their own natural talent and natural skill sets without rehearsing. And it just really shows the pure strength of these two artists. I also liked this. It's funny because I'm trying my best not to say their names right now to do a real good introduction. I'm working on that. But another reason why I chose these two powerhouses is because they have different skill sets. And it's really nice to hear them go back and forth when they do. And yeah, so anyway, I chose Jennifer Hudson and Keke Wyatt. And if you're a vocalist, I know you already know what it is. You're probably excited, especially if you love R&B or gospel music. You know, those of you who already know, Jennifer Hudson is amazing at belting. I mean, one of the best, okay? She has really strong high belts, and Keke Wyatt is, oh my goodness, she's very multi-dimensional. She is very versatile, and her runs are so clean. Oh, so clean and very fast. It's just really nice to hear. I love Keke Wyatt's tone especially as well. I love Jennifer's too, but they're very different sounds. So I appreciate them both. All right, so let's get into it. This is actually a live performance of them singing Hallelujah in Chicago. Now, I was trying to figure out if this was, you know, an entire song. The more I listened to it, the more I felt like it was pretty much improvisational, okay? And also, if you're listening, you may not know this, but if you're watching, you'll know. But Keke Wyatt is heavily pregnant in this. So if you maybe don't know, a lot of things happen in your body when you are pregnant, and your voice can even change. It could be a lot more difficult to take deep breaths in, but Keke is still killing it. And so I feel like that's very inspirational for anyone who might be thinking that, you know, pregnancy would get in the way of you singing, because Keke is like, by any means necessary, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's get into it.
So she don't got, even though I ain't got nothing. Hallelujah.
Come on, Keke.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Oh. Andre. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. You want your arm or you want this? Hallelujah.
Can I pause for a second? You know it's about to go down. Like, this isn't really a vocal thing. This is just a performer thing. The Inner Diva. First of all, we can't separate the diva from from the vocalist in this case. Keke is clearly not pleased with something. Whoever Andre is, I don't know who Andre is, but I'd hate to be you, brother. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but she's trying to talk to Andre. She shoved that mic to Jennifer like, here, it's your turn. And if you have ever performed and your sound is not the way you want it to be, whew, you know the feeling. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what Jennifer's doing to you know, distract everyone from whatever is going on with Andre. Okay.
Oh, hallelujah. That's how you got me up here, because you said hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Come on, Jennifer.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
pause another time just to say, if you're listening to the podcast and you're not seeing this, Keke is verbally telling Jennifer something. And Jennifer is taking that in, but she is still singing with great tone and breath support. And her attention isn't even all the way on the song. Now, I'm not saying this is the best performances of all time, like the best show. No. What I'm talking about is the level of precision and focus on the vocals, even when everything around you is kind of crazy, okay? And let's just be honest, as a performer, things are not always going to go as planned. And your job is to make sure that the show must go on, okay? And you can hear the people in the crowd, they're still engaged, okay? So that's a really good sign that, hey, they know how to roll, they know how to rock. All right, let's keep going.
I say hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Ooh, come on, Jennifer, yes. What pitch is that? Ooh, in a mixed belt? An A? Is that what we're doing, Jennifer? Really? Oh my goodness, that is incredible. So there are some things that she's doing here. I froze the frame. If you're watching the video, you already know what it is. Look how open her mouth is. Now, if you're not an experienced singer, I do not recommend you lean over like that, but Jennifer is seasoned. Like, she can get away with posture being leaned over and all of that. But one thing I will say is she's got breath support for days, but more than anything, she's got resonance. And if you heard the last episode about resonance, you already know. So right now she's in a really high mixed voice. So she's got a good blend of her nasopharynx and her oropharynx being very open. And what I mean by that is she's letting a lot of air come through her nose as well, but she's got that wah sound, which means a very open mouth. So she's right in the sweet spot. Loving it. Amazing. All right, we're going to keep going.
Some harmony up here. What note you gonna take? What note am I take? I say hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That's me. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
So I'm going to pause here too, because this is what I mean by the ad lib and the spontaneity here. I don't know why I have trouble saying that word sometimes. But anyway, there is a level of a basic understanding that you have to do harmonies on the fly like that. And you can see they were trying to find each other's note, right? and Jennifer even was like, what note you got, you know? And Keke whispered something to Jennifer. Of course, I don't know what she's saying, but I'm pretty sure they're trying to communicate which part they're going to have. Because the thing about this is they are not necessarily background singers. Background singers, I would say their best strength is being able to find their harmonies quickly. And also it's normally really well rehearsed, okay? But when you're used to singing lead, you usually don't have to think about harmonies like that. And so you could kind of tell they were like, should we do this? Maybe not. Maybe we should do a back and forth. You could see them trying to figure out how they want to do this arrangement on the go. The good thing is that even when they're trying to figure things out, they sound amazing. So, hey, I'm not mad at that. All right, let's get back into it.
This is one of the baddest singers I've ever seen. Every time somebody asks me who is one of the greatest voices of all time, Say Jennifer Hudson.
We get on the phone and we argue. She said, no, you, no, no, you.
Who's in
no,
the
you,
back?
No, you.
Who said
So every time she's
Keke?
singing in my city, I gotta come out and see her.
And I love her.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I'm not finna get up here, but she said, oh, hallelujah.
Come on.
Teach me some of that shit.
Girl, you're loud. I can't hear me though.
I can't even either.
I can hear you. We can't back
Oh, there you go. There's a
there.
sound.
There it is. I still need mine
Can
up.
you hear us now?
Can you turn mine up?
I'm trying to do what you be doing. What you be doing? See, all of that.
Hold on. Oh, I gotta pause again. Okay, so first of all, it's like they're doing a sound check live. I don't fully know the context here, but whoa. The tone, you hear how Jennifer and Keke both sang the exact same note. But did you hear the color difference? Did you hear the tonal quality difference? Keke's voice, it has a little bit of coolness to it that really makes it more smooth. If you've ever listened to my What Makes Your Voice Unique episode, you know what I'm talking about. Her timbre is, I love it. It's a really good balance actually to hear Jennifer's a little bit more bright voice next to Keke's slightly cool tone. And here's the thing, Keke's not singing lower than Jennifer. So this is a really good example of tonal quality differences, singing the same note. And Keke just, casually, just like she wasn't even paying attention, saying this amazing, effortless vocal run. And Jennifer was like, hold up, what was that? Can you teach me how to do that? That's how you know you got camaraderie, okay? All right, let's listen to Keke's run. I'm gonna go back just a little bit so we can hear that again, okay? Let's hear that back and forth.
I'm trying to do what you be doing. What you be doing? See, all of that.
So shut up, you just did. I can't hear myself.
I know that was so short. I wish it was longer, you guys. But I love how even though they are groundbreaking vocalists, they are amazing. They're a true inspiration to so many vocalists after them. Even they don't take themselves too seriously, like they just kind of had fun with it. And the vocals were just, I love it when it's spontaneous like that. I love when it's kind of inspired and not really pre-planned. So yeah, you guys, I hope you really enjoyed that as much as I did. Like, oh my goodness. I love Keke's vocal runs, and I love Jennifer's high mixed belt. In fact, I saw some other people who had watched this performance commenting and debating about what register she was in there. Like, how did she do that? Like, that didn't sound like head voice. And I'm like, that's when you know, like, she's got a real rich mix. Yeah. If you would like to learn how to develop your voice so you could sing vocal runs better, or learn how to belt, or even just enhance the tonal quality of your voice, go ahead and visit my website, indieartistschool.com. I give virtual one-on-one private voice lessons. And I also have a miniature course called the Indie Artist Toolkit, where I teach you the beginning of learning how to sing, as well as how to release your own music and make money doing it. All right. And also, if you've been watching these videos and listening to this podcast and this has been valuable to you, first of all, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And if you've been donating to support this podcast, thank you as well. If you'd like to donate, go ahead and visit anchor.fm/thesingersarsenal/support. That's anchor.fm/thesingersarsenal/support. Well, you guys, until next time, have a wonderful day.
Yeah. It's the singer.